up? Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. If you are new, hello, my name is TheShai. Today we are going to be doing a drugstore makeup look. Excuse and apologies for the lighting already. I use natural light most of the time, so it's just going to be in and out. But yeah, today I'm going to do a full face of a drugstore makeup. I haven't done one of these in a second, so I thought it's only right I come back, give you guys a bit more of an updated, you know, routine, I guess, in a drugstore edition. So yeah, let's get into it. I always start with my brows being done. If you guys want a brow tutorial, let me know. I'm not a brows, you guys know if you've been subscribed here, I don't like doing my brows. It's like my worst part of makeup. Of course, I've washed my face and cleansed it this morning. I applied some hyaluronic acid. This is the ENQUIRIES. I really do like using this on my face. And then I also used a moisturizer. So for primer, I've actually used this to death. It's literally nearly done. It's a moisturizing primer by MUA. I like to use this just for extra hydration. I also like the Fenty primer, and I really want to try the Milk Hydro Grip, but this is drugstore, so I'm going to keep it drugstore. I don't know if it does anything for keeping my makeup staying, but yeah, I really like how it feels, how it smells. So for foundation, I'm going to be using my NYX Born to Glow Radiant Foundation. This color, I got the shade Cocoa. It's just such a nice rich brown color. I'm just going to use a dense foundation brush. You guys have probably seen this brush in damn near every video of mine. I get my brushes from Amazon most times, you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really a brush queen. I've been trying to get into like using more like branded brushes, but I just feel like Amazon is fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna apply this to my skin. Sometimes I notice in my videos I do have that halo around my brows, but I hate it because in the mirror I can't see it, but the camera picks it up. So I just try to blend underneath as much as I can, just with the excess foundation. So now that foundation's on, I've evened out my complexion. At this point, I will go into my eyes. No, this palette is not available. Colourpop need to bring it back. Brown Sugar palette, the Karichi Colourpop collection. Absolutely love this for soft glam. It's like the perfect soft glam palette for my skin tone. I'm going to go into Chalk, which is this kind of deep brown shade. I'm sure you guys can use any brown in your collection. I'm just going to put these two browns just here in my crease. Just kind of blend that out. The same to the side. Now that I've put that little flush of eyeshadow on, I'm going to throw on lashes. I'm going to use my Shai Beauty lashes in the style Darling. They are 25mm. Today I feel like going a little bit dramatic, a little bit Barbie doll vibes. So lashes are on. Now it's time to finish up the complexion. Today I'm using my Revolution Infinite Concealer. Literally since I bought this, I think a month ago, it's been my go-to. I love the shade and it's just so flawless and high coverage. I love it. This is in the shade 13.5, and I'm just gonna apply that like I usually would. So just put that there under here. And I'm just gonna use my Juno & Co sponge. This is from Beauty Bay. I'm just gonna start from the edges like I always do. Is it weird that I hate when this is new? Because it just takes up so much concealer and I hate it. And I use my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, and I'm just gonna blend that out like usual. And I'm just going to contour. And I'm just going to diffuse that down. Just tap that in. And it just gives it a really nice diffused look. When you first start doing makeup, you kind of learn how to do it. And I found that sometimes I just didn't have that my melanin just wasn't popping. Like that chocolateness was just wasn't popping off. And I found that like as soon as I started doing this, like yeah, I started getting that. So this is like, what do you call it, imperative. This is like important. You can't skip this step. You cannot skip this step. So that's the face so far. We're gonna set it now. This sun is doing the most. I'm gonna go into my Sacha Cosmetics powder. This is my most drugstore powder I have in my collection. I feel like when it comes to powders, it's just better to spend a little bit more on it, if I'm being honest, because powders can make and break your routine. Like you could have a flawless base, and then when you put powder on top, it make you look dry, it could be patchy, it could just be a whole different tone. So I would say, if anything, invest in a good powder. But this is my most drugstore one. I do also have this Revolution banana powder, but I use this for extra brightness. I'm just gonna tap in. This is just a little extra step, can't talk. It's just an extra step, just for a little bit of added brightness. If I'm being honest with you guys, most of my bronzers are actually drugstore. I'm going to show you guys a few just because, you know, I have a few. If you're not new here, these are like my go-tos. They're the Makeup Revolution Splendor bronzers. I also have this Morphe Glamour Bronze bronzer. This is in the shade Supreme. This one is more, I would say, on par with the Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami in terms of being just a little bit more red. This is the Sculpting Bronzer by Revolution Pro, and this is in the shade Enrobe. Also a very nice warm powder. So because I haven't used this in a while, I'm going to use this one today. The only thing I didn't really love about this particular bronzer is that it's just a little drying, but it's still pretty good. Like that. I use Supreme. This bronzer is so creamy and smooth, like it's nice. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of this also here. Also, I'm always going to see my bronzers just so that it has a more flawless, seamless look. I feel like once you bronze, that's when you know like your face is coming together. So I'm just going to blend out this under eye powder. I'm just going to use the same brush I used to set it. I always use this palette. I just love orange blush. That's just the only blush I use. You know, I'm open to try more, but I feel like out of anything, blush is just something that I don't like. I won't go and buy. So I'm just gonna apply that here and just blend away the powder. Now it's time to glow. I don't have that many drugstore highlighters because I actually got rid of a few. You guys already know the deal. I'm using my highlighters, and SHAIglow is my go-to. And just tap that onto the high points. I always go on the tip of my nose. I never miss it out because I just feel like it radiates off my face. I feel like if I don't do it, then my face kind of just looks kind of dead and has no like life to it. So I always go here and on top here, just a little bit, just to give it a bit of a glow. So when I move my face, I don't look just like dead and matte. I have some type of life to me. I'm gonna put a little lower lash line mascara on. And yeah, we're just going to go on to lips, which is the final step. Now I'm going to set my face, and I only use one thing. This is my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I'm just going to spray it down. And I do use quite a lot because I just feel like it melts everything in. But for lips, I'm just going to use a brown liner because that is actually the perfect thing to use. And then for gloss, I'm going to use this Revolution Pout Bomb. It doesn't clear anymore because I've used it for all my nude lips, but it is a clear gloss. I just use this on my lips. And then the last thing I usually do is just go over my forehead with some powder, just to seal in any extra oils. Just kind of go over my brows. So I'm just going to go with my X Fine Brow by XX Revolution, and I'm just kind of gonna define it because I feel like the powder is kind of, you know, blend some of it away, so just define it. As you can see here, it's kind of like even in the front here. So yeah, this is the finished makeup look. I haven't done a full drugstore beat in a long time. I'm pretty impressed. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a nice thumbs up, subscribe, make sure notifications are on for my channel so you know when I upload my next content. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching as usual, and I'll see you guys in my next one.